Welcome to Spiritual Frequencies Online Academy. This is Dr. G. This is number 8 in a series in Why Become Conscious. As I mentioned before in previous segments, becoming conscious is not everyday consciousness. Yes, you're conscious of seeing something, hearing something, feeling something, tasting something. We're talking about another frequency level of consciousness. It's a state of wordless awareness. And after this episode, we will be going to Star Consciousness, the book called Star Consciousness, my last book. And I will be talking about and sharing with you 8 ways of expanding consciousness to actually have consciousness blossom more in your life. One of the benefits of becoming conscious or being conscious in the present is you can call it having a good idea. You can call it inspiration. It's not regular thinking where you have an idea that you get from someone else necessarily or read from a book, although that sometimes will trigger an inspirational idea. The idea I'm talking about is energizing. It revitalizes you. It gives you a sense of, wow, that's fantastic. I'm going to look into that. I may want to do that. Now, oftentimes there's that phrase where you have inspiration, but 99% of inspiration is perspiration. So if you're thinking it's just rugged hard work and sacrifice, there's some element of that true, but a truly inspired idea that comes out of being in the moment, being conscious, is a different kind of perspiration. It's work that's more like a labor of love. You don't feel like it's work. You are energized. You're following a path with the heart. You ride the wave like a surfer and fully enjoy. It's almost playful. You love getting up and doing it. It's a fantastic perspiration. So there is work involved, but it's not the same kind of work. It's not the work of struggle, the work of hard work, just labor and you just exhaust yourself. Usually this kind of work is very inspiring, very energizing. It puts you on a path of self-development. So what I would suggest is that you have a handbook, not a handbook, a notebook handy. You can call it a handbook, but when you do your meditation happens to be probably the most universal way of aligning yourself with being conscious, although there are many other ways. Some people do it through music, through relaxation, through being in nature. There's a variety of ways, but the primary way is allowing some free time to be quiet, to be alone, to be observing of your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and your actions. When you do that, you start to slow down your vibration. You're more relaxed, you're more receptive, you're more allowing. And this is where the opportunity for inspiration can come in your life. Something will pop in your mind, a light bulb moment. Be sure to write those down. Have that notebook handy, because sometimes they can come literally in a quick flash, in a puff of thoughtful wind. It's different than just sitting there thinking and trying to figure out a problem or figure out what to do. It's almost like you're handed a holographic vibration of inspirational thought that moves toward the future. For example, Spiritual Frequencies Online Academy. This came through meditation and popped in my mind. At the time, I was using an educational app called Edmodo. So I said, well, why not create a library of readings of my writings, other people's writings on Edmodo called Spiritual Frequencies Online Academy. So one thing led to another over time. And now I have the Patreon platform to be able to upload these videos. I have audio. I have writings from various times, from various authors. Mostly it's the things that I've written, but I also put other things up there for people to read that I have access to that might be out of print, might be very useful. So this came out of an inspirational idea, and it's been a labor of love. I really, truly enjoy it. In my case, I also enjoy writing. I also enjoy teaching. So those are the 3 primary day-to-day things that I enjoy that are more, you could say, worldly, not even counting some of the hobbies and so on. So I highly recommend that you make an effort to spend a few minutes a day aligning with your higher vibration. Uh, get out of the negative thinking, negative emotion, change your rate of vibration by whatever means is best for you. With that, this will conclude episode 8 of Why Become Conscious. Coming up, I will be reading from my book, Start Consciousness, on how to expand consciousness.